Hello, my Facebook followers. I have been keeping up with the Dakota Pipeline, and I gotta say that I am extremely upset. I just watched people being maced. I have heard testimony from people who have been there. I've been listening to them, and I've been sharing. I've been sharing on my Eternal Feather film page. Do not, I implore you, if you watch my channel, I have very few viewers, but you know, I've seen like some of my videos have had over 600 views. One of them at least, and it was one about the biochemist interview. And it upsets me because I'm sorry, not my grandfather, I keep saying that. My great-grandfather, his generation, a lot of people hated the natives, and he drew this painting, or he made this painting or drawing called Artistry, and it has like weavers, it has the people praying, the natives praying, it has water bearers, they have like the vases of water carrying them. It's just a very peaceful lifestyle, and you know, with Creator God, and it's just, I may be white on the outside, like I said in my other video, but I am really deeply feel connected to them, and I have a heart for justice, and this is unjust. This is not right for them. The Dakota Pipeline Company, it is not right to be treating people like that. It is not, you're desecrating their sacred lands, and you have the arrogance to think that you can determine what is sacred and what is not when we weren't here first. They were. So they know. It's been passed down from generation to generation to generation. They've been living on this land before we came here. And it also shows lack of creativity business-wise, and lack of care of people, no matter what race you are, no matter what skin color you are. To not care about people when over and over and over again pipelines have leaked, people have died from drinking unclean water. They have had effects in their body that they've had to live with the rest of their life. This is not right. It's not creative. As a business person, from a business stance, to just say, oh, well, let's take the cheapest materials and not care about people, when you have the opportunity to do something new and pioneer. Instead, you keep doing these pipelines that are proven over and over again to be corrosive, that will leak, and you are insisting on creating more havoc and more destruction. That is bad business. And as for the justice side, wow, you are really kidding yourself if you think that what you're doing will not come back on you. Now, I'm not making a personal threat or anything like that, but I'm saying, you know, people, you know, they believe in karma. I don't believe in karma. I believe in justice, because justice is precise. I'll say that. And whether or not you believe in God, God sees this, and He cares. He cares about how others are treated, and, you know, I think it was, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it was Robert Burns, but it might have been another poet. Basically, we've heard, you know, what you do, what you give out in life, you know, the whole concept of what you reap, you will, you know, what you sow, you will reap. And the destruction that you have caused on other people will come down on your head. And maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't care that your grandmother or grandfather's grave is dug up. Maybe you don't give a crap about them. But what you do care will be desecrated. Because you have done this to other people. You have disrespected them. And all that you're sowing, make no mistake, it will come back on you. It will. So, if you are one of the protesters and protectors of Standing Rock, know that I'm standing with you in prayer. Know that I'm praying a hedge of protection around you. I love you all. I can't be with you in person, but I'm with you in my heart. And it hurts me to see you guys hurting, but it blesses me that you are standing. Because this injustice has gone on far too long, and I am imploring you, if you're a Christian, and you are of like this, I am encouraged. There are some Christians, there are some pastors and bishops that I've seen, articles going out there. I thank God for them, because as Christians, we are so wrong to say, like, this is not relevant to us, or this is not applicable to us, or, it doesn't affect us, or whatever version of it you may be saying to yourself. We should care. We should care about social injustice. We should care about justice being served. We should care about covenant breaking. That is a word used by Terry LeBlanc. He's a Native American teacher of the Christian faith, and he makes a very, very valid and good point. God doesn't break his word with us, but we, with people, especially in the Native culture, regarding them, we have broken treaty after treaty after treaty after treaty after treaty. It's time we stood up for saying it's good and right to keep your word. We don't accept broken promises anymore. We hold people accountable. So if you're a Christian and you're watching this, please stand up for what's right. Stand up for these people. I've seen people hurt, and I'm hurting. Because I love, we're all called to minister in different areas, but for me, this is very personal. I feel a deep connection with these people, with the Native Americans. I love them. I love the beauty of their culture. It angers me. It upsets me. I'm crying right now. I want people, and I've been putting this out over and over and over, and, I've gotten responses back like, well, this forum is for this, or, from Christians, I'm like, this is applicable to us. This does affect us. Clean water affects you. And if they put this pipeline in the Missouri River, it will corrode. It will leak. So when are we going to do something about it? When are we going to say no more? No more. Find a cleaner energy source. Find better, more creative solutions. Because they're out there. We just got to put in the effort. And figure out new and creative, and people have. We're just not, they've found stuff, but we're just not accepting it as much. And we should be looking for, I know that some people watching this may not consider themselves to be Christian or, rejective of Christianity, but I think that many of us can agree on the care of our planet and the importance of it, you know. And if you're not a Christian, you know, God gave us maintenance of the planet. He entrusted it to our maintenance. You know, he wanted us to care for it. Yeah, that's a responsibility. It's a big responsibility, and he entrusted that to us. We haven't been doing a great job at keeping that trust. And we haven't been doing a great job at all with our responsibility, with our title of management. We haven't been doing a good job at how we treat other people. And I want it to stop. You know, so if you are watching this, please, not just my video, but other videos that I've been posting on my Eternal Feather Film page, don't just watch it and go, oh, well, you know, share it. Keep it going. Get the word out there. Do what you can to help make this change. Because what you do matters, and what you don't do will affect others, and it won't affect them in a good way. So you have the chance to do something, even if it may seem small, like just sharing a video. It makes a difference. It does. It makes a difference. And don't stop. You know, don't stop sharing. Don't stop speaking out against it. You know, if you are a lover of justice, if you care about people, like I said, no matter how small, what you do matters. And it does make a difference. So please, you know, if you want to know more about it, Eternal Feather Film on Facebook. I do another YouTube video on, you know, the research that I did about the Dakota Pipeline. I've been doing research, you know, get a little more educated about it, because I know the media has been mainly covering the protest, and, you know, like I'd said before, I don't have a TV, so I don't know what else is being covered, but there's a whole lot that we need to be aware of regarding this situation. So please, don't just, you know, watch this video or watch, you know, one of the videos I post on Eternal Feather Film and go, oh well, you know, that was that. Keep it going, please. Because we have the opportunity as Christians, we have the opportunity as people to stand up for not just clean water, but better solutions, to keep each other sharp, to keep accountability, to flourish in creativity, to establish and cultivate and nurture compassion. So please, all I can do is implore you, but this matters to me, and I hope it matters to you.